हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। अंबर पे आँख उठाए, मन तो उड़ता ही जाए। संगम के सुहाने सुख जो हम लूटे तो लुटाए। दिव्य चितवन से नस नस को भर दे आज आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। तू जो धरा पे पधारे, गुल खिल जाते हैं न्यारे। गुलशन तो महक जाए, तू जो इसे सवारे। हर गुल में भरते बाबा तू खुशबू स्वर्गिक सी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
हम उड़ के चले आज ओम शांति। संपूर्ण समान बच्चों को देख रहे हैं। Today, Bapdada is seeing all the complete and equal children everywhere. Today, Bapdada is seeing all the complete and equal children everywhere. Only the equal children only the equal children are merged in the Father's heart. The speciality of the children who are equal the speciality of the children who are equal the speciality of the children who are equal is that they are always free from obstacles. They are always free from obstacles, free from sinful thoughts, and are humble and pure. Such souls are always free souls. Such souls are always free. किसी भी प्रकार के हाथ के बंधन में Such souls are always free. They are not tied in any type of limited bondage. They are not tied in any type of limited bondage. So, ask yourself. So ask yourself,
भेद के स्वतंत्र आत्मा बने।
have I become a soul who has such unlimited freedom? Have I become a soul who has such unlimited freedom?
स्वतंत्रता है।
The first freedom, the first freedom is freedom from the consciousness of the body.
जब चाहे
The first freedom is freedom from the consciousness of the body,
जब चाहे
to take the support of the body whenever you need, and to become detached from the body whenever you want. To take the support of the body whenever you want, and to become detached from the body whenever you want.
आकर्षण में नहीं।
Such a one does not become attracted by the body. And not to be attracted by the body. So, to take the support of the body whenever you want, and to become detached from the body whenever you want, and not be attracted to the body. Secondly,
स्वभाव और संस्कार के बंधन में नहीं होंगे।
secondly, souls who are free will not be in bondage to any old nature or sanskars. Secondly, souls who are free will not be in bondage to any old nature or sanskars. They will be free from old nature and sanskars. They will be free from old nature and sanskars. Together with that,
किसी भी देहधारी आत्मा के
together with that,
संबंध संपर्क में
they will not be attracted to any bodily beings in their relationships or connections. They will not be attracted to any bodily beings in their relationships or connections. While having relationships and connections, they will be detached and loving. While having relationships and connections, They will be detached and loving.
अपने को चेक करो.
So, check yourself.
कोई भी छोटी सी कर्मेंद्रिया
So, check yourself.
बंधन में तो नहीं बांधती.
Are any small physical organs tying you in bondage? Are any small physical organs tying you in bondage?
अपना स्वभाव याद करो.
Remember your self-respect.
मास्टर सर्वशक्ति
Remember your self-respect.
त्रिकालदर्शी
You are a master, almighty authority. Trikaldarshi, knower of three aspects of time. You are Trinetri, the possessor of the third eye, and Swadarshan, Chakradhari, the one who spins the discus. On the basis of that self-respect, can any of
सर्वशक्तिवान
can
जी को
on the basis of that self-respect, can any of the physical organs attract the children of the Almighty Authority?
क्योंकि समय की समीपता को देखते
While seeing the closeness of time,
अपने को देखो.
you have to examine yourself. While seeing the closeness of time, you have to examine yourself.
सेकंड में सर्व बंधनों से मुक्त हो सकते हो.
Are you able to become free from all bondages within a second? So, while seeing the closeness of time, examine yourself. Are you able to become free from all bondages within a second? Does any such bondage still remain?
पेपर में
Why? Baba is asking why. This is necessary because the practical proof for the last paper and to become number one, the practical proof for the last paper and to become number one is to be able to focus your mind and intellect wherever you want in a second.
मन बुद्धि को
One is
लगाने जाओ.
the practical proof for the last paper and to become number one is to be able to focus your mind and intellect wherever you want in a second and not to fluctuate. For instance,
स्थूल शरीर द्वारा
for instance,
जहाँ जाने चाहे
you can go wherever you want with your physical body.
जा सकते हो.
Can you not? For instance, you can go wherever you want with your physical body, can you not? In the same way, are you able to stabilize yourself in the stage you want with your intellect? In the same way, are you able to stabilize yourself in the stage you want with your intellect? Just as through science, a light or might house begins to give light or might everywhere in a second as soon as the switch is put on. Just as through science a light or a might house begins to give light or might everywhere in a second as soon as the switch is put on, in the same way, when you put on the switch of the thought of awareness, are you able to become a lighthouse and a might house? Are you able to become a lighthouse and a might house and give souls light and might? If you get an order to become bodiless in a second, if you receive an order to become bodiless in a second, can you become that? Can you? Or would you have to battle? For becoming bodiless? This practice over a long period of time will be very helpful. This practice of becoming bodiless in a second over a long period of time will be very helpful. If there isn't the practice over a long period of time, it will require effort for you to become bodiless at that time. So if there isn't the practice over a long period of time, it will require effort for you to become bodiless at that time. So you will require effort for you to become bodiless at that time. This is why Bapdada
यही इशारा देते हैं
is giving you the signal. This is why Bapdada is giving you this signal.
इस अभ्यास को सारे दिन में
While performing actions throughout the day, while performing actions throughout the day,
अभ्यास करो
while performing actions throughout the day, also have this practice. Controlling power of the mind is required for this. Controlling power of the mind is required for this.
इसके लिए मन की कंट्रोलिंग
So, for this, controlling power of the mind is required, is needed.
की आवश्यकता है अगर मन कंट्रोल
If your mind is under control,
कोई भी कर्म इंद्रिय वशीभूत नहीं कर सकते
if your mind is under control, none of the physical organs can influence you. If your mind is under your control, none of the physical organs can influence you. At the moment, all souls now require
शक्ति
a blessing of power,
का वरदान
a blessing of power from you. All souls now require a blessing of power from you.
आप मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान आत्माओं के वृत्त यही शुभ इच्छा है
So all souls now require a blessing of power from you. Souls have this pure desire of you, Master, Almighty Authority Souls. Without effort, what is their pure desire? So souls have this pure desire of you, Master, Almighty Souls. Without effort, liberate us through your blessings, your drishti, and your vibrations. This is the pure desire, that without effort, liberate us through your blessings, your drishti, and your vibrations. Everyone is now tired from having labored. They are tired of the labor they have done up to now. So everyone is now tired from having labored.
आप सब तो मेहनत से मुक्त हो गए हो ना
All of you have become free from laboring, have you not? Or do you have to labor even now? All of you have become free from laboring, have you not? Or do you have to labor even now? You were told earlier that the easy method to become free from laboring, you were told earlier that the easy method to become free from laboring is to be extremely loving to the Father in your heart. Have extreme love for the Father in your heart. So in this way you will become free from laboring. You Brahmin souls, made a promise the moment you took birth. Do you remember that promise? You Brahmin souls made a promise the moment you took birth. Do you remember that promise? When the Father made you belong to Him and gave you Brahmin birth, what was the promise that all of you made for your Brahmin life? What was the promise that all of you made for your Brahmin life? To belong to one Father and none other. This was your promise. Do you remember this promise? Yes, nod if you say, yes, I remember. Okay, they are waving. Okay. So you remember. Sure. Or do you remember it firmly, or do you sometimes forget it? Look, you have become those who have forgotten for 63 births. So you have become the ones who have forgotten for 63 births. Whereas in this one birth, you have become the embodiments of remembrance. Whereas in this birth, in this one birth, you have become embodiments of remembrance. So the Father is asking you children, do you remember the promise of your childhood? Do you remember the promise of your childhood? He has made it so easy for you. He has made it so easy for you. The whole world is in the Father. In the one Father, the whole world is there. You have all relationships with the one Father. So the world is in the one Father, all relationships with the one Father, and you have all attainments from the one Father. And you have all attainments from the one Father. It is just the one Father who teaches you and also sustains you. It is only the one Father who teaches you and also sustains you. Everything is in the one. Everything is in the one. Even if it is the family, the godly family, even if it is the family, the godly family, but along with it, but it is also the one Father's family. It is not the family of different fathers. It is just the one family. It is just the one family and one Father. In the family too, you have spiritual love for one another. It isn't just love, it is spiritual love. Bapdada is reminding you. Bapdada is reminding you of the promise you made when you took birth. What other promise did you make? What other promise did you make? Everyone said to the Father from their heart with a lot of zeal and enthusiasm. Everyone said to the Father from their heart with a lot of zeal and enthusiasm, Baba, everything is yours. This body, mind and wealth, all are yours. So whatever you have given to the Father, He has entrusted that to you for you to use for His task. So whatever you have given to the Father, He has entrusted that to you for you to use it for His task. You gave them to the Father. Did you not? Or do you take them back a little? When you take them back, that is being dishonest. If you take that back, whatever you say to Baba, Baba is yours, and then you take it back, that is being dishonest. That is being dishonest with whatever is entrusted to you. Some children say, when they have a heart-to-heart conversation, they say, my mind is distressed. Well, where did my mind come from? When you have surrendered mine to yours, so where did my mind come from? You already surrendered that to Baba, and how can you say my mind? You have surrendered your mind to Baba. So when you have surrendered mine to yours, where did my mind come from? All of you have become emperors without even a shell. Now nothing is yours. You are without a shell, and yet you are emperors. Why? You are without a shell, but still you are emperors, because the Father's treasures have become your treasures. And so you are emperors, are you not? God's treasures are the children's treasures. So Bapdada is reminding you. So Bapdada is reminding you of your promises. Do not make yours become mine. Do not make yours become mine. The Father says, since the Father has made you prosperous with godly treasures, since the Father has made you prosperous with godly treasures, He also took the responsibility. With which words He took the responsibility? Remember me and you have a right to all attainments. Simply remember me. And you have a right to all attainments. And then what did you say? You said, yes, Baba, I am yours and you are mine. So this is what you said. This was your promise, was it not? This is your promise, is it not? So the Father says, so the Father says, constantly use the treasures for yourself and for all souls. The more you use them, the more the treasures will increase. The more you use them, the more the treasures will increase. You have the treasures of all powers, so use all the powers. Do not simply keep this knowledge in your intellect that I am an almighty authority. Don't simply keep this knowledge, but use all the powers for service according to the time. But use all the powers for service according to the time. in the account of the majority of the children, Bapdada has seen that if you remember two powers, and use them at the right time, you would always remain free from obstacles. The obstacles would not then have the courage to come in front of you. This is a guarantee from the Father. In fact, you need all the powers, but it has been seen that in the majority, the power of tolerance and the power of realization, are needed. You do realize. It's not that you don't realize, you do realize. But there is less, you do realize, but there is less attention paid to putting that into a practical form. You do realize, but there is less attention paid to putting that into a practical form. This is why when you do realize, your face and behavior change. This is why when you do realize, your face and behavior change. You have very good zeal and enthusiasm. Yes, I have realized. But what happens then? So what happens then after you say you have realized? So you say you have realized, but what happens then after that? All of you are experienced in this, are you not? What happens then after having said that I have realized? There is something lacking in putting that into your form at every moment. So what happens then? There is something lacking in putting that into your form at every moment. Because you have to become the embodiment here. Simply to know with your intellect is a different matter. However, there is a need to put that into your form. There is a need to put that into your form. Sometimes Bapdada feels mercy for some children. Sometimes Bapdada feels mercy for some children. The father understands that children are not able to make effort, and so instead of letting the children do it, the father wants to do it. So Baba feels mercy and said, "Oh, I should do for this one." But then, however, the secret of the drama is that whoever does something receives the return of it. If he doesn't do, how can he receive the return? Baba will not do for him, although Baba has mercy for such children that he would like to do it. But then Baba says the secret of the drama is that whoever does something receives the return of it. This is why, although Bapdada definitely cooperates, but it is still you children who have to do it. You transform yourself to realize and become its form. So Baba says that's you children. The effort is you who have to make it. So it is still you children who have to do it. Bapdada has seen Bapdada has seen that children create very good thoughts. Bapdada has seen that children create very good thoughts. At Amrit Vela, at Amrit Vela, Bapdada receives many garlands of very good thoughts. At Amrit Vela, Bapdada receives many garlands of very good thoughts. I will do this, I will do that, I will do the other, I will do. Even Bapdada becomes happy. Wah, children, wah. You are going to do all this. Wah, children, wah. So Bapdada is very happy. But then, why do you become weak in doing it? But then, why do you become weak in doing it? It has been seen that the reason for that is So what's the reason that you become weak in doing it? It has been seen that the reason for that is the atmosphere in the gathering of the Brahmin family. So the reason is the atmosphere in the gathering of the Brahmin family. In some cases, the atmosphere is weak, and that quickly affects you. In some cases, the atmosphere is weak, and that quickly affects you. And then you know what language they use? The language is very sweet. So you know what language they say or speak? Very sweet language. They say the language is, this happens all the time, this happens anyway. So this happens all the time, this happens anyway. But at such a time, what thoughts should you have? You should think. But at such a time, what thoughts should you have? You should think. So when you think, this continues, this goes on, it happens, these thoughts bring carelessness. These thoughts bring carelessness. So at that time, you should change that language. What are the Father's orders, directions? What are the Father's orders? What does the Father prefer? What is it that the Father likes? What is it that the Father likes? What does He prefer? Has the Father said this? Did He do this? If you remember the Father, carelessness finishes, and there will be zeal and enthusiasm. So this is what Bapdada wants. You ask what Bapdada wants of you, do you not? So this is what Bapdada wants. Become ever ready before time. So this is what Bapdada wants. Become ever ready before time. Time should not become your master. You are the masters of time. Time should not become your masters. You are the masters of time. Therefore, Bapdada wants you children to become complete before time. Bapdada wants you children to become complete before time and be revealed with the Father on the world stage. And be revealed with the Father on the world stage. So Bapdada wants you children to become complete before time and be revealed with the Father on the world stage. Okay, acha. Okay, what is to
बाबा
be
सेवा
done?
का टर्न यूपी
Baba, this
बनारस
time
और
that
पश्चिम
it is the
नेपाल
turn
का
of UP and Banaras and West Nepal to serve. Turn of UP and Banaras and West Nepal to serve. So, Ocha, okay, stand up. You wave to Baba. So many from UP, Uttar Pradesh. You have done very well. You have taken the chance. Many teachers have come too. It is good. Bapdada is pleased to see the teachers. Why you have claimed the right to the Father's Gaddi seat. Bapdada always calls the teachers his brothers. Guru Bhai, Baba sometimes says his brothers. You became servers the same as the Father. You became servers the same as the Father. Householders have also come. Kumaris have come and Kumars have come too. It is good. You have taken very good chance. But now there is need of newness. Next time you come with some newness next time. Any zone can come with a new plan and Bapdada will give them blessings of extra love and power. So come with a new plan. Mama was telling them to sit down. Any zone can come with a new plan and Bapdada will give them blessings of extra love and power. Okay, now there are double foreigners. There are many double foreigners too. Stand up, double foreigners. All double foreigners, please stand up. All double foreigners, please stand up. About 250 or 300 nearly double foreigners are here. They are there too. Double foreigners. It is good. It is good that the double foreigners are paying very good attention to the self and also to service. Bapdada says it is good that the double foreigners are paying good attention to the self and also to service. However, you just have to add a little something to that. You have to underline it. Whatever thought of transformation you have made, whatever thought of transformation you have, and it is with good zeal and enthusiasm and courage that you have it, simply Continue to underline it. I have to do this. I have to change. I have to change. I have to change myself and change the world. Okay, double foreigners, sit down. Will you please sit down? You are all sitting here, but Bapdada also received lots of love and remembrance from the children sitting far away. And while merging each child in his eyes, Bapdada is giving each one lots and lots of blessings from the heart. Acha, okay. Bapdada Bapdada wants to see the drill of becoming bodiless in a second. If you want to pass at the end, this drill of becoming bodiless in a second is absolutely essential. Therefore, while sitting in such a big gathering, in 1 second, become in 1 second go beyond the consciousness of the body and become stable. In that stage, no attraction should attract you. So while sitting in such a big gathering, become stable in the stage of being beyond the consciousness of the body. No attraction should attract you. And Baba conducted the drill. Okay. Now, Yad Pyar, love and remembrance to all to all the intense effort maker children everywhere, to all the intense effort maker children everywhere, to all the special souls who are to all the special souls who are always engaged in the service of self-transformation and world transformation, to all the souls who are always karma yogis like Father Brahma, to all the souls who are always karma yogis like Father Brahma. Karma yogi means who do karma in yoga like Father Brahma and free from any attraction of karma and attraction of the physical organs. And free from attraction of karma and attraction of the physical organs. To the children who are close and equal to the Father, who are close and equal to the Father, to the children who are close and equal to the Father, who put into a practical form every thought and word with determination. Blessings from the heart of Bapdada, and also accept love and remembrance from the heart and Namaste.
अब बाप दादा मंच से ही आप सभी को दृष्टि देंगे।
So today Bapdada got up from his seat and came close
कोई भी भाई या बहन हाथ नहीं हिलाएंगे।
on the stage.
बाप दादा से फिर से वरदान लेते हुए अपनी झोली को भरपूर करेंगे। जन्नत की खुशबू बिखर जाऊं, आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा। हर कल्प यूं ही मिलते रहेंगे, प्रीत की डोरी ऐसी है बांधी, आपसे दूर ना रह सकेंगे, आए माया की कितनी भी आंधी, प्यार की वर्षा करते रहो बाबा।
And meditation Gyan Modi Hall. And now we have Madhurvani group in front of us, and we will hear the song from the Madhurvani group. So in the form of a song, we are going to hear the song. The words of the song are, Baba, we have become capable and eligible because of Baba's blessings, and we have become successful because of Baba's blessings. So all of you are getting toli, so not all of you are requested to remain seated. This is for everyone in the hall. After getting the blessings from Baba, we have become successful.
बाबा से मिलन की मस्ती ही ऐसी है कि ऐसी खुशी को हम कैसे छुपाएं।
We cannot hide the happiness which we have got from the Father, and after taking the blessings we have become successful. These are the words of the song, the meaning of the song, and all of you are requested to applaud Baba. We have heartfelt thanks to Baba. Munni Ben is distributing fruits on the stage. At the same time you can hear the song. After meeting you, Baba, we have become elevated. After taking the blessings, we all have become successful. How can we hide the happiness which we have found from God? This is the meaning of the song. After meeting Baba, we all have become very elevated. Baba has come from Paramdham to refresh all of us. Baba has invited all of us. Baba has given us unlimited love and care. This is the meaning of the song. Baba, having meeting you, we all have become very successful and refreshed. And after taking the blessings, Baba, we all have become successful. After meeting you, Baba, we all have become refreshed and cherished. After taking the blessings, we all have become successful. This is the meaning, essence of the song. Baba's teachings have created wonders. After taking the blessings from Baba, we all have become successful, cherished. Baba fills us with all the blessings. Shishiben is saying,
आदरणीय दादी रतन मोहिनी
And we have Dadi Ratan Mohini with us, and Dadi is giving loveful drishti, and we are going to hear blessing from Dadi Ratan Mohini Dadi.
हम वरदानी बोल सुनेंगे और सभी भाई बहनों को फिर से बता रहे हैं कि जिन भाई बहनों ने अभी तक सौगात नहीं ली है,
And it's an announcement for
क्लास के बाद
those brothers and sisters who have not taken the gifts.
हॉल में बैठेंगे, आपको सौगात मिलेगी। सभी टीचर्स बहनें ध्यान देंगी, कल प्रातः मुरली क्लास के बाद नाश्ते से पहले सभी टीचर्स बहनें ज्ञान मोती के हॉल में बैठेंगे, जहां पर आप सबको
It's an announcement for teachers.
मिलेगी। और अभी हम सुनेंगे आदरणीय दादी रतन मोहिनी जी से।
And we'll hear from Dadi Ratan Mohini ji now.
ओम शांति। आदरणीय दादी जी के वरदानी वचन हम सभी सुनते हैं।
We will hear
ओम
Dadi's
शांति।
words.
आप सभी ने बाप दादा से मिलन मनाया।
All of you
और
met
महावाक्य
Bap
भी
Dada
सुने।
and you heard Bap
बाप
Dada's
दादा
versions.
यही चाहते
Bap
हैं
Dada
कि समय से पहले सब ever ready बन
wants
जाओ।
every
समय
child to
के
be ever
पहले
ready before time,
संपन्न बन
to become
विश्व
complete
की
before
स्टेज
time,
पर बाप
and
के साथ साथ आप बच्चे भी प्रत्यक्ष हों।
along with the
अच्छा,
Father, all of you
ओम
children also should
शांति।
play the part of revelation,
और अब
revealing
आदरणीय
God.
ब्रिजमोहन भाई साहब
Now
से
we will
अनुरोध
hear
करती
from
हूँ, अपने
Brijmohan
प्रेरणादायी
ji.
वचन हम सभी के समक्ष रखेंगे।
Now we'll hear from
आदरणीय
Brother
ब्रिजमोहन
Brijmohan.
भाई साहब।
ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति। आज प्यारे बाप दादा ने
Today, sweet Bap Dada,
हम बच्चों को हमारी जो वर्तमान स्थिति है,
Baba told about the present
जो
stage
हमारी अंतिम स्थिति है,
and about our last
उन
stage.
दोनों के बीच में हमको क्या करना है,
What is that we have to do
कितना
to
सहज
move
करना
towards
है,
the last stage?
वो प्यारे बाबा ने
And
हमको
sweet
बताया।
Bap Dada has given inspirations from today's
बाबा ने
Murli.
कहा कि अंतिम स्थिति तो ये है,
The last stage is
1 सेकंड का पेपर आएगा,
there will be paper for 1
1
second.
सेकंड में हम
In 1
देह
second,
से हर प्रकार के पुराने संस्कारों संकल्पों से पूरी तरह 1 सेकंड में डिटैच
in
हो
1
सके,
second we have to get detached
इसका
from the
हमें ध्यान
body,
रखना है।
bodily relations and the
और ये
situations,
तब
circumstances.
होगा
This is what we have to
अगर
pay
हम
attention to.
लगातार
This will
देह से
happen
न्यारे होने
when
का
constantly we
1 सेकंड
practice
में कर्म करते हुए भी
to become
अभ्यास करें।
detached from the body.
अभ्यास किया हुआ
Be
होगा,
detached and then
बहुत
perform
सहज हो
actions.
जाएगा,
Then
नहीं
everything
तो
will be easy.
उस समय मेहनत
If
करनी
not,
पड़ेगी।
you'll have to make efforts.
दूसरी बात बाबा ने हमको बताई कि जब हमारा जन्म हुआ, उस
And the
समय
second
हम
thing
बच्चों
Baba
ने
said
बाबा से
was
क्या
when we
वायदे
took
किए थे।
birth from Baba,
तो
we
बाबा
have
ने
promised
हमको
Baba.
वायदे याद करवाए।
Baba also made us
आपने
remember
क्या
the
कहा
promises
था
which we had
कि
made when we
बाबा
became Baba's child.
तन भी, मन भी, धन
Baba,
भी,
our
सब कुछ
body, our mind, our wealth,
और
everything is yours, Baba.
फिर बाबा ने कहा
And Baba
कि मैं
said,
तुमको वापस करता हूँ,
I give
तुम
everything
इनको
back to you,
मेरे द्वारा दिया हुआ मान करके
and
सेवा में
whatever
लगाओ।
you have is whatever I have
तो
given
बाबा
you,
ने
Baba has
बताया
said. So they make
बच्चे
use
बीच
of that
में
in the field of seva,
क्या करते हैं,
service.
वापस ले लेते हैं, फिर
Children
कहते
take
हैं
it,
आज मेरा
take it
मन
from
उदास
Baba
है।
and they say,
तो मेरा मन
I don't
कहाँ
have
से
a good
आया,
mood today.
जबकि हमने बाबा को दे दिया था।
When we have given
तो
everything to
बाबा ने
Baba,
कहा, तेरे को मेरा कहना अमानत में ख्यानत है।
it's like you are
और
saying
इसमें हमको ही
whatever
कष्ट होता है,
Baba has
क्योंकि
given you
हमने
us, we
कष्ट
have
फल
started to
देकर
say, mine. So Baba said, you had just given the pennies and you have taken the inheritance of the new world. You had said, what is the essence of everything? Mine is one Shiv Baba, no one else. Baba is my world. I have to have all the relationships with Baba and have all the attainments with one Baba. And to what extent children pay attention is important. Baba says, children say Baba is Almighty Authority. Why does Baba not do everything on behalf of his children? Baba says, I help you, I'll give you cooperation, but I cannot do what your work. Baba keeps smiling because drama is such. Whatever you do, you'll have to get it. And the duty of the teacher is to teach, and we have to give exams, not that Baba has to give the exam. So Baba says, Baba has seen there is lot of carelessness, the sanskar of carelessness. And being in the Brahmin family, when they see things are upside down, then they keep saying, oh, all this keeps happening, all this keeps happening. Baba says, don't have the sanskar of carelessness, now you have to finish it off. And to finish it off, Baba said very nicely, well, you have many powers, but two powers, the power of realization and the power to tolerate. And today especially Baba focused on power of realization. Children do realize, but it is up to the intellect. They do it for a short time and again they forget. If in the practical form we bring about our realization and revise it, then Baba says, realize and revise, then there is no carelessness. In essence, well, once again we will all study the Murli. Baba said in today's Murli, so because when there is ups and downs, there is a defect in the stage. This is why, just remember that this is godly family, this is my family, everybody is a soul. Baba has selected, because this is, we should have spiritual love for each other. So along with love, Baba made us underline the word spiritual. So when you have spiritual love, and then we get across everything in this way. Today sweet Baba gave us different types of teachings, and he filled us with all type of teachings. And Baba said, don't leave the pathway of efforts, but and run and walk on the pathway of love. Constantly remain light. When you are on the path of love, then you will experience super sensuous joy, even whilst doing everything.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. अभी हम सभी 3
Hearty
मिनट
thanks to
बाबा
Braj
की
Mohan
याद
Bhai,
में
and we all
रहेंगे और
sit
उसके
in
पश्चात
meditation
हॉल
for
के
3 minutes,
सेवाधारी
and then all the
माता
sevadharis
अमृत
will
के
come
योग के लिए
and they will
हॉल
have
को
to
व्यवस्थित रूप से
make
सेटिंग
the stage
करेंगे.
ready, and
और
this
जो
is
युवा
why
भाई बहन सहयोग दे
all
सकते
those
हैं,
youngsters who
वे भी
can
उन्हें
help
अवश्य
in
सहयोग दें. ओम शांति.
settling, so they can also help all the youths. Om Shanti.
बाबा आपने कमाल कर दिया. खुशहाल कर दिया, हाँ खुशहाल कर दिया हो बाबा आपने कमाल कर दिया, हमारे बाबा आपने कमाल कर दिया। हम तो थे उलझन में, मार्ग बताया आपने।
हम तो थे उलझन में, मार्ग बताया आपने।
हम तो थे गफलत में, आके जगाया आपने।